A great job of bringing in products that we normally couldn't get and sourcing out odd items that we can bring specialty items to the table for the customers. We use a lot of prime beef, we use an antibiotic-free pork, we use a lot of specialty produce items, as you can see, like a Fresno pepper, Chinese long beans, Chinese eggplant, things you don't normally find on a day-to-day basis. So we source those out.
So essentially, with an effective supply chain, you can get items that were literally picked from the sea the day before in your restaurant the next day?
Yes. We have seafood, fresh fish flown in daily. Obviously air freight and that kind of stuff is coming in out of Hawaii, it's coming out of the East Coast, it's coming out of the Gulf, all over the place.
I hear you have some pretty incredible appetizers here.
We do a fantastic job with some shrimp wontons, and I know it is getting a little warm in here. If you'd like to go have a seat in the restaurant, we'll bring some out for you.
Be happy to.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, welcome back, Dale. Good to see you.
Thanks for the invitation. Judging from what I just witnessed in the kitchen, this is going to be a great meal.
So, I've heard you had quite an experience.
To say the least, I met some great people who were very patient and informative. It was fascinating. Overwhelming, but fascinating.
You know, companies now compete on the basis of how effectively they manage their supply chain.
You know, that's what really stuck out, the pervasiveness of the supply chain in every industry. I mean, every good or service has a supply chain that needs to be managed by a specialist in order for business to run effectively and efficiently.
Spoken like a budding professional.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I definitely know a lot more than I did before.
Dale, do you like wontons?
Sure do. I saw Chef Jim preparing them in the kitchen.
Why don't you tell me about the supply chain associated with one of the main ingredients found in wontons, and that's wheat.
Always a professor. All right, I'll give it a try.
Where do you want to begin?
On the farm. This is where the raw materials are obtained, in this case, wheat.
So far, so good. What next?
Well, the wheat is harvested by the farmer and sold to a middleman who processes the grain. Once it leaves the field, the raw wheat grain is transported to a third party who stores it in elevators until it's ready to be shipped to the mill. In this instance, the mill acts as a manufacturer because it takes the raw material and processes it so it can be used by the consumer. Well, the processed flour must then be packaged and branded according to the wholesaler's marketing strategy. Now, once complete, the flour is ready to be sent to market. It's shipped to regional wholesalers who offer it to their customers, like this restaurant, Ben Pao. This is where the final value-added service takes place and is my favorite stop along the supply chain.
Mine too.
Well, good food starts with good ingredients, and in the skilled hands of Chef Jim, a final product is created that meets customer demand. And I learned one universal thing about supply chains. If managed correctly, they always culminate with a satisfied end customer.
Wow, I'm impressed, Dale.
I told you I was paying attention.
Supply chain management is the ultimate competitive advantage. And companies are looking for those employees that help develop good relationships with their key customers, their key suppliers, to more effectively and efficiently manage the supply chain.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You know, that's enough lecturing, Dale. Why don't we go to my favorite role in the supply chain?
And what's that?
The satisfied consumer. Let's eat.
While on my trip, I met professionals who taught me a lot and made the prospect of a career in supply chain management quite appealing. These are people who appreciate the diversity and the dynamic nature of the field. And as far as I could tell, they actually like their jobs. The Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals is a global organization dedicated to the advancement of this emerging profession. They have local roundtables all over the world that are a great source of information and contacts. To find the roundtable nearest you, visit the Council's website at www.cscmp.org. Just remember, whatever career you choose, you'll come in contact with the global supply chain.
And when we want to get the products, oh, darn, sorry. Supply chain management can be defined as
And what is the definition of supply chain management?
Sorry, can I look at my definition again? Okay, I can be taught slowly. Okay.
Action. All right. not quite so grabby. Okay. And
I just noticed that, let's see, you've got Germany, Japan,
UK,
France.
Oh my,
Is that $10,000?
yeah, and you just bought it.
Values include things like discipline, great place to work, results orientation, quality, customer satisfaction, and discipline. I just tripped.
I'm in. Where are you? I don't know.
We'll take you down to the FedEx terminal, and we'll see a plane lane. A plane lane. Sorry.
The diverse nature of the business and the camaraderie, put those all together, and that's what makes the supply chain logistics. That's what makes the supply chain logistics field.
Oh, you almost had it.
That's what makes it great about working in the supply chain management field. Did I mess that up?
Thank you so much for your time, and Kino, thank you. Thank you very much. It was very nice talking with you. Good boy. Good boy. Well, I think I better get moving then, huh?
Absolutely, you got a full day?
All right. Is there going to be lunch?
Absolutely.
All right,
Anything
great.
for you, baby.
Great, thanks. So, I've noticed a few Hawaiian shirts here. What's going on with that?
Well, my group supports Hawaiian Shirt Friday. We also try to stretch it into Hawaiian Shirt Tuesday and Wednesday if we can get away with that.
All right, Dan. Mahalo.